We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the damned. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvest from an innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed, for in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a good day. Mine was exhausting. A lot of stuff going on at work. Just a lot of cleanup work, but yeah, it was a little trying today. I am beat, I am sore, and just kind of want to get this show out of the way tonight. I'm not going to miss it. I told you guys I wouldn't. Work didn't stop it, but not tonight. As long as I'm able to keep my head up, there'll be a show. Last night we left off at about an hour and 33 minutes. In this recorder, 2 hours, 4 minutes, 16 seconds. We have about another 30 minutes to go on this section of the recorder. Explicit 1, Infirmary, Night 1, Nevada State Prison, Part 3. The name and the description of the show ought to give it away for you guys. Yeah. We've only got 2 pieces of evidence so far in Infirmary. Last year we got 18 in 6 hours? So we still got 3 more sections of this recorder to go. Plenty of opportunity, there we go, to get some EVPs. Again, with me helping through the holiday season is Upchuck the Elf. Everybody say hi to Chuck. Upchuck. Oops. But, yeah. He started talking shit and lost everything from the neck down. So, he might get a friend soon. I might have 2 of them up here. Just haven't decided yet. Anyways, guys, hope you guys got your headphones on. Volume turned up a little, comfortable place to sit, and something cold to drink. Much beyond that, let's get started. Damn birds. Kind of want to take a slingshot in, open the windows, and just, yeah, scare them all away. But the good thing is they're easy to debunk. Last night we went through we went through exactly an hour of audio. One piece of evidence. One stinking piece of evidence. And it was the sound of gurney wheels. So not necessarily evidence, but something. Beyond that, this has been a fairly slow recorder. I don't know. What was that? Not paranormal. Now. Just going to get that out of the way. Let's get all the debunking out of the way early. And hopefully we can get something. This might just be a plane going over. Damn bird right outside the window. Damn it, Tweety, shut up. And you notice that didn't deter the birds at all. Play this through again so you guys see what I mean. Which means that is a residual sound. That is, excuse me a second, guys. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. But let me go back one more time. You can hear the birds chirping all the way through that pop. Which means that's a residual sound that probably is paranormal. Residual, but paranormal. But it didn't scare the birds away, so it wasn't audible to them outside. As loud as it was, you'd think they would have heard it because they're probably right outside the window. So yeah, that's evidence. Past that plane. Pretty sure you guys don't want to listen just to airplanes all night. Was that a bird or was that a door? That's a bird. I'm going to have to gauge a little bit better next year to where I leave these recorders unattended. Probably, I'm not going to leave them near a window. Especially up in infirmary, I might leave it inside. Wait, is that numbers? That is numbers. But I won't leave them near a window for this sole reason. I'll probably put it inside one of the examination rooms. That sure as hell looks like, that looks like numbers. Which last year we got words. We got a word. This, that's funky. That is a bird, but the pitch of the tweet is actually a number. At least that's how Adobe is reading it. That's kind of funky. It's kind of cool. Huh. Could that bird be saying go into room 221 in the prison? Who knows? I doubt it, but it's wishful thinking. The ever famous unattended recorders. And just saying, guys, next year there's going to be even more unattended. We had 18 this year. Next year I intend on having 23 or 24 at least. Which means about a year of shows just to analyze all the evidence. But again, remember, for those who haven't been here before, I don't pre-listen to the audio. Whatever we're hearing here, we're hearing for the first time. I want to be surprised just like you guys are. Now, in the video is a different story. When I go and try to put it all together into a storyboard so I can make sure, so we don't have to keep clicking files every 8 minutes, because that's what GoPro does. I have to make sure they go together in the right order. Beyond that, I don't watch it either. The freak? Yeah, it's not paranormal. Sounded like birds fighting outside the window. Or something. Just think about it. This is no longer a paranormal show. This is like Wild Kingdom. Like Wild Freaking Kingdom. What the hell? It might be another one of those nights, guys, to where we're not going to get a lot of evidence. And it's disheartening sometimes. It really is. We work so hard on this, trying to analyze, and just nothing to be found. Excuse me, while I'm tinkering with my camera a little bit, ever since I put up a new light, color's been a little bit different, and I've been trying to get it squared away. Just ain't working. I know, real professional to do it during stream, but and for those here for the first time tonight, Nevada State, analyzing evidence from Nevada State Prison, my third visit. We have basically like 18 digital recorders that were just set up randomly throughout the prison. Hit record, set them down, announce the location, where in the prison it was, let them record until the batteries go dead, which is about 6.5, 7 hours. Whether we get anything or not is up in the air. First investigation, doing it this way, over the 2 nights we had 436 EVPs. Last year for the second investigation we had 469 EVPs. This year we had 6 more recorders than we did, and and we had an extra night, so 3 nights. We have over 450 hours of evidence to go over. And we're only basically starting recorder 5 of 18 on night 1. So there's going to be a lot of shows with a lot of ambient outdoor noises like this that we have to deal with. Trying to weed through, trying to find the EVPs. Not fun sometimes, guys. This is what you don't see that goes on behind scenes for the TV shows. I mean, they don't do it like I do, like put multiple recorders just throughout the location. But this is what they do, analyzing for hours on end. This is a fun you don't get to see from behind the scenes. But after 14 years, audio is still my favorite. Audio is still the best. But we still have about 22 hours of my GoPro footage to go over, and plus 2 more nights of static GoPro cameras, which I think it's a little bit more boring than listening to audio. It was like audio with this, you get to see the energy signatures in the program. Watching a static camera for hours on end, you're looking at basically whatever you pointed the camera at for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, waiting for a shadow or an apparition or something. And I'll be honest, analyzing video, it's so hard for me to do, because I get easily distracted doing it. At least with audio, you have to focus. But again, if you have any questions about the paranormal, please don't hesitate to ask. I can pause the analyzing, answer whatever questions I have for you. And for those who, anybody into the paranormal, my recorders of choice are the Zoom recorders. I have 12, 13, 14 Zoom H1Ns, and I have 3 H3 VRs. The H3 VR for paranormal investigating is about as good as you're ever going to find. You can set it to record an ambisonic, binaural, 5.1, stereo, or mono. Nobody records paranormal in mono anymore. Ambisonic and binaural, highly recommended with a 4-axis mic. Bad thing is these things are $280 a pop. If you can swing it, you won't regret it. But hold on. Okay, nothing. If you just want a good recorder, $100, Zoom H1Ns. Very sensitive mics. They pick up almost anything from up to, I don't know, 30, 40 feet away, if not more. These, if they're set right, they will pick up 100 feet away easily. I've used these to where they pick up my voice all the way down the hallway. And with the benefit with these, you can enhance the audio 600-700% before it starts distorting it. The Zoom H1Ns here, you get about 200% before it starts getting that warbling and that static in it. So just keep that in mind. If you got to enhance your audio so much, keep in mind what recorders you're using. I used to use old Olympus recorders. You go much beyond 30%, it completely blows the audio out. So I had to retire them all. Don't know what it is, guys. Sorry when I have to turn the camera off. It just seems like every time I turn the camera on, I have to sneeze. I don't know what it is. Everything's clean. Everything's dusted. And we have to deal with a lot of residual sounds like this. Being that the prison was open from 1862 into 2006, or to 2012, sorry. All those times the doors were open, closed, locked, unlocked, because it's a prison, you're going to have residual sounds like that. Now, when we analyzed execution area, we had it for the entire 6 hours on 3 different recorders. So you figure 18 hours of nothing but listening to residual cell doors shutting. That's probably a bird. Yep, that's a bird. So pretty much any cell door shutting, unless it's substantial, we're not counting it. We're only counting the voices. Or something we haven't been able to pick up on audio before. And for those who want to, if you haven't liked the show, please do that. If you're curious about the evidence we have found, Feel free to join Discord. The link is down below in the channel. And in under documents, I have typed out all the evidence we've gotten for my first 2 investigations of Nevada State Prison. And after we're done analyzing all this, I'll do the same for night 1, 2, and 3. It will all be put into Discord for anybody to read. Another bird. So I do that as a thank you to my viewers who basically come in and help analyze everything. If the room doesn't agree on a certain piece of evidence, I'll write both. I'll write down as many ideas as I can. If somebody hears one thing, somebody hears another, I write down both and we move along. Makes it easier when everybody comes together and agrees on it. That way when I present it to the client, again, it helps them know that I just didn't do it by myself. And to say, hey, we had, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever viewers in the room analyzing evidence. It's not me saying, oh, I just heard this. No, we had help. Brent, don't start yawning. It's too early. Sorry guys, I was talking and realized I had my mic muted. Real professional. Forgot what I said, but we're getting down to the end of the first section of this recorder. As I said, there's 4 sections. We've got another, let's see. Another 4 hours and 41 minutes to go on this recorder. It's actually quite a bit now. couple of my recorders, night, I think it was night one on one of the recorders, didn't, night two, did not record. I always hit record and make sure the light's on. Start talking to where you see the bars moving. Set it down, do another test, make sure it is, and I leave. Came back into the night. The recorder didn't record a damn thing. Battery was about half gone. So we did lose one recorder for one night. And we also had a recorder where it went dead in 3 hours, which could be bad batteries, of course. That's the first thing to look at. But it came out of the same case as everything else. It lasted 6.5 hours. So you got to look at, okay, there was something there draining the batteries. Something that didn't want us there, entirely possible. And for those wondering, the pictures around the border of the screen, those are 33 of the people executed at Nevada State Prison between 1862 and 2012. Now, the ones on the wall, a couple of them are the same. Let's start here. Jesse Bishop, first person to be executed when they brought back the death penalty to Nevada. Mr. Guy John, first person to be executed by lethal gas. Jesse Bishop, not Jesse Bishop, why do I keep forgetting his name? Sorry, John Hancock, first person to be executed at Nevada State Prison by hanging. Edward Carroll Cole, first person to be executed by lethal injection. And the bottom, Andrija Markovic, only person to be executed in Nevada State Prison by firing squad. Okay, that's not an EVP. I think that's a team coming up. Yes, that's a team coming up. Thought we were going to get lucky and get an EVP tonight. Still early. We are 36 minutes into the show. We got a long way to go. Okay. Got to get this. That done. We got to get the new one over over to section 2. Does take some time to load. And back up to restarting it. All right. I don't want to amplify this too much, but we're going to have to. For now. Just till we get past the busy part. Then we can do more. All right, let's get this started. Then I got to make some changes on my notes. So let's get that closed. All right. And here she has a wall for everybody to sign. Put that on the way back. That might be an EVP. Yep, that's an EVP. So what you're hearing is here, me saying hit that on the way back. Right there. And that's me saying right after that. So me saying hit that on the way back. All right. So we're going to have some evidence tonight, finally. Don't go back. Wow. We actually got something decent tonight. So I'm going to have to pause this just because I don't want to blow out eardrums. We're going to go in and we're going to clean this up just a little bit more. This might be a little loud, so just guard your ears just in case. Okay, that way is not going to do it. Reverb, maybe. Okay, we got to do this another way, which unfortunately, this is a long way. I don't like doing it like this because sometimes it takes everything out and makes it very, very hollow. Very echoey, very distorted. No. I don't want to do that. Damn it, Brent, pay attention. See, this is what happens when I get to talking. I lose focus and I do something I shouldn't have done. So, capture noise point. Apply. Got to go through and do it again because it only did it on the left channel. Now, this is a bad thing about doing noise reduction this way. You have to do it channel 1, channel 2. Now, the bad thing is when you get to the H3 VRs, you've got 4 channels. So now you have to go through and do it 4 times, which usually you don't have to do because the H3 VR is extraordinarily sensitive. Okay. Now, let's see if we were able to do it. You can hear how staticky it is. But it's a little bit clearer. So we might be able to do it this way. No, not really. One more, then we're going to have to revert back to normal and go from there. Okay, we're going to do it this way. Then we're going to save it and we're going to move on. Okay, let's try it. Sounds like it's saying, Brent, don't go back. I want to work on this for a minute because we're just not getting... That's not going to do it. What can we do here? Adaptive noise reduction, maybe? No. I want to try to get this clean. And this is what I talk about when we can either do an EVP like that, or it takes 20 or 30 minutes to get an EVP cleaned up. And we've spent an hour before getting EVPs cleaned up. This is part of what we do and part of just how it works. And it's really sucks sometimes. Okay. No matter what I do, I don't think we're going to clean it up anymore. Okay, so we're going to have to do it from here. And just hopefully maybe later I can get it cleaned up more. Okay, give me a second to get this saved. All right, and that's excuse me, another one for the meter. 2,333 over EVPs overall. This is EVP number 83 for the prison. Let's keep going. Okay, there's another man's voice you're hearing, and that is Dead Ned's 007. He is a one of my mods for the channel. He's just not here tonight. So yeah, if you're hearing a deep voice like mine, that's his. If it's not, I'll point it out. We've already got a couple EVPs previously where it sounded like him, but it sure wasn't, because him being in the room, he was like, dude, I didn't say that during the investigation. It's like, okay, we got evidence. Okay, let's amplify a little bit more. Okay. Let's go to there. That's only a few minutes, so we should be good. I can always tone down the audio. Guys, we're here. We're not going to give you any treatment, but you do need to make yourselves known. And I'm going to make the same joke I did last time, so I'm going to set that down. Flash on the wrong pocket, okay. Medications. And pocket, okay. There you go. There's another EVP right there. Look out. All right, just let it play. Let's try something else here, because that sounds like that might be an echo. Let's not confirm this EVP just yet. Okay, even slowing it down, it doesn't separate the two words that I think it is. So, which means this is an echo of some kind. So this is actually not paranormal evidence. Debunk this. And that's kind of something you probably don't ask in prison. How many of you guys needed stool softener? How many of you guys were backed up? Well, depending on who your cellmate was, right? I'm kidding. But yeah, you make the jokes. Life in prison was hard, especially in Nevada State Prison. Remember, guys, like I said, 1862. The prison was later added on to. Yes, you got original prison grounds. You've got, cells that are 100 years old. People were still staying in. Recent, up until 2016 or 2012. So, of course there's going to be energy there. Of course there's going to be worries. But... And that just freaking scared the shit out of me. Look at the stuff they have, the thing they got the window. I thought that was someone standing there. Just a doll. Susan's doll. You'll see it later on the GoPro. The whole new cell is here, doctor. What they're actually doing is they're going to put a clear case up here with the keys for the cell blocks. So they're actually yeah. So you see Joe there on the left, then what they cut on the right, which would be right in this area. I think it was this one right down here is where I saw the full body apparition. Was it this one? No, it was back down. So when I say I saw a full body apparition, I was up alone walking through infirmary. Walking down, and when I'm walking, I try to keep my GoPro facing forward. So I'll look around while I'm walking. Not thinking, look right in one of the examination rooms and seeing frickin' somebody like you guys are seeing me on camera standing there in the doorway looking at you. You kind of turn back, and by the time you do, it's gone. I was like, with the camera, and all of a sudden it's just nothing. It's like, okay, I'm just going to keep investigating down this way. It's stuff like that. You can't let it throw you off your game. You can't ever show fear on an investigation. If the spirits are messing with you, man up. Show some scrote. I'm not going to even shy away from that. If you show fear, once they start messing with you, all bets are off. You're going to have a bad night. You're probably going to have a bad investigation. Just talk to them like I'm talking to you guys. Joke around. Don't do the normal questions. It's like you heard me say, who in here needs stool softener? Gutsy question. Hey, what do you guys do in your spare time? What card games did you guys play? Did you guys play dominoes? Did you guys really have a shiv in your cell? Don't talk about their crimes. Talk about normal life to them. And you will get responses. There. Demo room. Wow. You got this one kind of shut. You can smell it in here. Oh yeah. Talking about the X-ray room.
It's
Chemically.
yeah.
Not even that's a word, but
It's almost smells like preservatives. Like a ball food or
I
something.
think I have a recorder down here somewhere, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's right there. On top of the
Right there. Yeah.
You guys get a nice tour of the prison. and you've heard most of the, hopefully most of the birds have stopped. We started about, what, 4:30, and we're 2 hours. So it's probably getting close to 7. So, yeah. What? No. His name is Joe. No way. And this is where I wish Deds was here tonight. We're going to slow this down just a freaking hair. I'm not going to save it slowing it down, but his name is Joe. So let's clean that up. Redo that. All right, let's get this saved. All right. That is another one for the meter. David Art Stewart. David, yes, that's a really cool one. Like I said, I wish Deds was in here tonight for this one because his name is Joe. So it's like he got his name called on the investigation. He is going to love this one. Wow. So we're going to have to go back and do some more amplification until we get up to this next section, which we're going to try to get through tonight. Maybe we got about 20 minutes left, so I don't know if we're getting that far. We'll try. It's all going to depend on what kind of evidence we get tonight. And how you doing tonight, David? Yeah, I won't be far behind, dude. It's been a rough day, and I wasn't not going to do a show. So tonight's going to be an hour and a half or so, depending. Now we just started the second section of this recorder. Last section we got 1 EVP and 1 residual piece of energy. And that's in 2 hours and 4 minutes. We've gotten 2 EVPs in wasn't it 12? But where was that? Hold on. We got to go back a little bit. Was it right there? No, that wasn't it. Medications, antacids, cones. That was the first one. 12 seconds in. Come on. There. So unfortunately, David, we got through the 2 nights, or the 2 nights, the 2 static cameras from night 1, execution viewing room, and last night's cells facing execution chamber door. We did not get any evidence, which I kind of figured was going to happen. We didn't. I think we got 1 EVP in 5.5, 6 hours of video. So nothing to write home about. But we are sitting at, well, 84 EVPs for the prison so far. And I'm happy with that. Sounds like a prop plane in the distance. Or a generator of some kind. I don't know. I'm getting so tired of hearing birds, it's not even funny. That better be somebody coming in. Okay, it is. You can hear one of the docents, I believe that's Chris, talking in the background. Might be Joe. Uh, talk about the history of what's been going on in that building. Uh, the more the docents are around, the more evidence happens. If Susan walks through with you, you're guaranteed evidence. And Joe, being the fact that he was a prison guard there, oh yeah, you're getting something. Chris was other Chris. Chris 1 was a prison guard. Chris 2, I believe, was too, just not at the prison. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know he'll watch this later on YouTube. The more they're there, and the more you investigate or bring them with you, you're gonna have something happen to you. And this is a guarantee. Like we walked through with Chris 2, just setting up, and all of us were having personal experiences. And they've told me, it's like, Brent, we get stuff just walking through here. You throw you in the mix, well, meaning me, we've had more happen to us with you being with us than we have just us by ourselves. So imagine, if you will, somebody who goes to the prison to investigate, well, it's third time, plus people are there virtually almost every day to help take care of the place. Somebody who the spirits like communicating with, and people who the spirits respect because they're keeping the history alive. You're talking a juggernaut. You're that kettle waiting to explode. Just like, okay, the spirits are like, hey, we got 2 or 3 people here we absolutely adore. Let's have fun with them. Let's poke them. Let's scratch them. Not scratch them, but let's Let's run our hands across them. Let's freak them out a little bit. Let's let them know that we're here and we are ready to play tonight. And they played for 3 nights. They played heartily for 3 nights. Now, I can't wait to get to night 3's evidence. This is when I can say we're probably going to get 300 EVPs just out of night 3. I think that's Joe. Actually expecting an EVP somewhere in here. This is weird. Right in here. Cell door, nothing major. That's him possibly leaving the area, so definitely not paranormal. Dang it. Okay, just somebody talking in the background. All right, guys, and that's gonna do it for tonight. We're averaging, hour and a half a show. Right in that area is where I want to be right now. We got 2 EVPs. I'm not disappointed. They're going to start coming more frequent here. Well, like I said, night 3. We still got a lot to go on night 1, so I'm not even worried about getting a ton more. We're on our 5th recorder out of 20. Well, we've got a lot more audio to go through, guys. We're at 84 EVPs right now. 84. And we still got 15 more recorders to go for night 1. Then we start all over for night 2 and night 3. Guys, I'm not going to be surprised if we hit 700 to 800 EVPs. I've made my prediction. 750 range is probably going to be our goal. But anyways, I truly thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Spending an hour and a half of your life analyzing paranormal evidence. Wasn't all that exciting tonight, minus the 2, about 3/4 of the way through, but this is the way it goes. We might get it all at once, the first 15 minutes, and the rest of it slow. We might get it all at the end. Everybody's sitting there, hour 15 minutes. It's like, come on. There's the evidence. Ooh, now you got us energized. Let's go longer. Nope. Show's going to end, and we'll pick it up tomorrow night. And hopefully we start off with some EVPs. And it usually happens that way. But anyways, once again, guys, I truly thank you. Good night. God bless. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks again. Y'all take care.